Alright, review time once again, family of four with you here, and this time on the bench I've got a active stylus pen by Abida. Abida? Abida. Anyway, the intonation is up to you entirely. In English and Japanese, everything about this screams Japanese quality, and I've spent a number of years living in Japan, and this feels and looks like Japanese quality. Having said that, I'm pretty sure it's made there, it says right there, made in China. You know, one other thing to note before we get into this review, ROHS, if you're not familiar with that, have a look on the interweb. That stands for the Restriction of Hazardous Substances, and it's a directive that was created in the European Union early 2000s, sometime I think 02 or 03 maybe. That just means that it's not made with dangerous chemicals basically that are going to kill you when you use it. So have a look at that if you're not familiar. Bunch of other symbols are recyclable, don't throw it away, that kind of stuff. So this, they've made an effort to meet some standards here, or at the very least they've put that symbol on the back of their pen. I don't want to go there. So let's open it up and see what we've got. Oh, we have a letter in Japanese from Abida, and this basically says, thanks for buying our product. You think I can read Japanese? Actually, I can, but I'm not going to. Thank you so much for your support with Abida, blah, blah, blah. So if you have any comments and suggestions, send them to this email right there. That's fantastic. We've got a slick set of instructions, of course. This comes with all products these days. Pretty straightforward. Looks like it's chargeable with a USB. Let's hope they included that. It says it's about 5.9 inches long. Battery life about 12 hours. That's pretty good. And then charging time is less than 2 hours. So that's pretty decent. That means you can probably use it all day and then just give it a quick charge in the evening. That will work. It has a 180 milliamp hour battery in it. So that's tiny, but it presumably doesn't use up a lot of power. So let's get right into it and have the English, and then there's the Japanese version of the instructions. So this presumably is going to the English and Japanese markets, which there are a few of us. So right into it right now. Let's see what the pen itself looks like. And it, right out of the box, it feels quite good. It's fairly heavy. I will weigh it here in a second for you because you're going to want to know. There's the USB charging port, and there's no surrounding casing inside there. I don't know if we can get this camera to focus on that. Anyway, it's just basically a cut in the wall of the pen. The wall of the pen appears to be made of some sort of metallic substance. It'll be quite strong. It feels good in your hand though. There's a nice little Abida emblem on the side. You can probably see there. A small hole here. I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe we'll get into that. Maybe I should look at the instructions, you say. It's the LED indicator as it says in the instructions. So this will be your LED indicator when I push this button and turn it on. There's the power switch, and this does depress a little bit. Let's get the camera to focus. And it's a long press to turn it on, they say, so let's try that. No beep, no. Oh, there's the LED light. I don't know if the camera, yeah, the camera can kind of see that. So the LED light is on. Presumably this is working. The tip itself, if I can hold it against my finger so you can see, is quite rounded. It's not pointed, but only a small point of that tip will touch the screen at any one time. So I'm thinking that'll be fairly precise. Not sure what it's made of. It looks like some sort of carbon material in there. There's little carbon fibers that have come off my fingers as I rub it around, but it feels quite hard. But not hard like rock hard, but hard enough. What else is in the box before we get any further here? The USB charging cord. So there you go. It's not overly long. I will measure that for you and put it in the description. It's a reasonable length. It's not short, it's not long. Micro USB will plug into here like so. Make sure you get this the right way around or you'll wreck it. Like that. And then this just plugs into any computer, or you could use a charging block like that or anything like that. Anything that puts out about 5 volts, 4.7 volts to 5 volts would work fine. This might be an issue. I've just said this out of the gate. I don't really like how that goes in there, but perhaps it'll be just fine. Time will tell. I bought this to give to my niece. She's heavy into the art and she loves to draw on her iPad, so I'm hoping this will be a nice addition to her drawing collection. So, alright, let's get some dimensions of this lovely little pen. We'll zero our machine here, and the diameter of the pen looks to be 9 millimeters. I mean, let's call it, there it is, 9 millimeters. The length, will I be able to go long enough? Just no. A little over 15 centimeters. Let's do that in inches and I can convert it for you quickly. So the length of the pen right there, I'm going to say, not including the tip, it's exactly 6 inches. With the tip is another 1/8 of an inch. So 6 inches, let's see, 6 inches in centimeters is right here. And so we've got that down. Let's weigh it because, you know, Chris Hatfield hasn't called me yet, but I really think he will. And when he does, he's going to thank me for weighing all of these things. Now this scale is in grams or ounces. Is it good for weighing this product? It is. So let's call it 13 grams. That's fairly specific. I don't know why you'd want anything more. If you do, let me know and I'll weigh it more specifically. So let's get to the point of using this thing. I'll open up my Galaxy, not the gallery. Let's go back and Samsung Notes. Let's create a new note. And let's see how responsive this sucker is. So let me get all zoomy. Y'all can see that fairly well, I think. So we're gonna go into, let's go to brush to start. Ooh, touched and it's nice. Okay, what's your favorite color? Purple. Okay, so high. Oh, that's quite nice. High there. I like it. It feels just like you're writing with a pen. Now I'm not going to show off all my art skills here. I know you want me to. We're going to go back and get rid of that guy and all that stuff. And let's see if we can find a finer tipped pen. There's one. So close that. There is a nice cat. So not only am I a gifted artist, I'm also gifted with words, as you can see here. You know what? This pen is quite good. It's quite responsive to. You can see there's a little lag there. The little mouse follows my pen around, but you know that's not the pen. That's the chip inside here, not fast enough to react. So I think it's pretty good. Let's go to do we have a thinner one? There's a pencil-like one, so let's try that one. Oh, that's very thick. Yeah, that's pretty good. I know there are a lot of styluses out there on the market. This one, however, feels like a regular pen in my hand when I use it. So I think, you know, for the money, this was, I think, about 40 bucks, $45. This is probably a pretty good option. I know there's a plethora of styluses on the market right now, but you know what? I've just exited the entire thing by pressing. Oh, you know, you can just use your. This is pretty cool, actually. I'm sorry, Emily. Maybe you're not going to get this one. I might keep it for myself. Okay, what else to say about this guy? You know, I'll zoom back just a little bit so we can have some more picture. I do hear from time to time online people talking about these styluses not working with your particular device. Now, that is I don't have a protective screen on here. I know that is a problem for devices that have a protective screen. So if you have a protective screen, I know for sure on the Galaxy S9 here, or X9 Plus, that you can change the sensitivity settings, and that might be something that's advisable to do because it works 100% with this, as you can clearly see. Every time I touch this, it works, and if I do a hard press, it even takes me back to my, well, it did before, there it is, takes me back to my main menu. So you can definitely use this for everyday use of your phone. To turn it off, you hold a long press again, and that will turn off this button here. Turn off the LED, sorry, 1, 2, 3, and there you saw it just went out. The other option would just be to set it down, and after 5 minutes of after 5 minutes of it sitting still, it will go off automatically. So, whoop, throw it on the counter. So, you know what? After it all said and done, the Abida stylus, I think, is a decent product, and probably worth the money. I think I paid around $45 for it. I'm going to give this to my niece, and she's going to go crazy with it because she's an extremely excellent artist. So I will let you know what she thinks of it But from us at Family of Four, we give this one 2 thumbs up, and see you next time.